Hi everyone, I'm Olga Villaverdi.
And I'm Vibra Milt. Welcome to The Balancing Act.
We're focusing today on our health, from ways to treat our skin, which has been damaged by the sun,
to products that will help you cleanse your system,
plus simplifying life insurance.
And a yummy breakfast recipe, and it all starts right now. Actinic keratosis, or AK, is the most common precancer affecting 58 million Americans.
If left untreated, it can develop into squamous cell carcinoma, or SCC.
Now, new advancements in a non-invasive, irradiation-free treatment are becoming available at your dermatologist. Take a look.
The sun, while we love its warmth, overexposure to its rays can be harmful to our health, especially our skin. The damage is oftentimes not seen until it's too late. In fact, approximately 58 million Americans are affected with actinic keratosis, or AK. Left untreated, AK can lead to more serious forms of skin cancer, including squamous cell carcinoma, a potentially life-threatening condition.
Some of the top mistakes that women often make and should avoid is, number one, not adequately protecting their skin from the sun. So the UV rays are exquisitely damaging to the skin, and the skin needs to be protected from it. And that can be in the form of sunscreens, sunglasses, hats, sun protective clothing. When you're choosing a sunscreen, we tend to prefer that you use a broad spectrum sunscreen that is SPF 50 or greater, and just simply avoiding direct sunlight whenever possible. Secondly, a common mistake that women make is applying a lot of different products to the skin that tend to take away the natural oils and things from their skin, and then create a situation where the skin is dry or has other deficiencies that then have to be made up for with applying other products.
Sun damage can occur any time of year.
About 1 in 5 Americans will develop skin cancer in their lifetime. And squamous cell carcinomas are the second most common skin cancer, and actinic keratosis are the precursor lesion to squamous cell carcinomas.
The body parts most vulnerable to sun damage leading to AK are not necessarily the ones we typically think of.
These tend to be areas that are more thinner skinned, such as the eyelids, or the lips, or the tips of the ears, or simply places on the skin where you're getting more exposure, such as the nose, or the chest area, and or the tops of the hands. But again, any place that is getting exposed to the UV light.
Photodynamic therapy with amylase, or amylase PDT, is a highly effective, non-invasive, irradiation-free red light therapy, which effectively treats actinic keratosis without scarring.
Amylase is a new product that has been developed to treat the entire surface of the skin. And it's formulated in a way that is very easy to apply, it's very soothing to patients, and it can cover an entire surface that has been exposed to the sun, so that any precancer along that surface can then be eradicated. From a patient's perspective, it's much more advantageous to treat precancerous lesions before they develop into skin cancers later that might require surgery.
The treatment process is pretty smooth and straightforward. I like it because it's uninvasive, and everything occurs start to finish in about a week, where other treatments take much longer.
And while results can and do vary, the appearance of AK reduction from the PDT treatment are clearly visible.
There's many treatments for actinic keratosis that are available on the market. Now, they all have some types of drawbacks. So, for instance, freezing the skin will only treat a single lesion. So if a person has a lot of AKs, or if they have AKs in a place of the skin that's very visible, then cryotherapy or freezing the skin would not be ideal. There are other topical therapies that can be applied to the field. However, they tend to be prolonged, and so they're not so convenient for patients. The photodynamic therapy is very nice because it can be done in the office by the physician, and the patient just has to come in. If they have a few hours, they can have the treatment in the office. One of the benefits is that the skin, instead of having a lot of side effects, it tends to actually have some aesthetic benefits. And when the skin begins to heal, as soon as the treatment is over, and within a week or so, the patient has a very nice surface of their skin.
Prevention is key. If you suspect you're showing signs of actinic keratosis or other sun damage, consult your dermatologist immediately. And for more information on photodynamic therapy, PDT, visit biofrontera-us.com or go to our website, thebalancingact.com.
When it comes to our tax refund check, bigger is not always better. It's a new year. Time to learn how to maximize your tax benefits and get the most from your money all year round. Joining me today is CPA Andrew Oswald from Tax Act. Good morning.
Good morning.
Let me ask you the first question. Why do so many of us think that a bigger refund check is better?
Well, for years, the tax industry has been telling us maximum refund, maximum refund. Well, we don't think that's always true. We want taxpayers and users of our software to really take control of their financial health. The average taxpayer gives the U.S. Treasury an interest-free loan up to 16 months and $300 in excess taxes. Now, we think that taxpayer could take the $300 and invest it. For example, a 25-year-old who invests $300 a month at historical returns, by the time they retire, they're a millionaire.
Wow, so we need to do more of that.
We need to do more of that, absolutely.
So let's talk about deductions. I mean, how can we make sure we get all the deductions available to us?
Well, if you use an online tool like taxact.com, we provide a ton of tools, and they're all free included. One of the tools we have is a withholding calculator. So you can actually calculate how much do you want withheld, and what can you do with that withheld money? Do you want to have it as part of a tax refund, or do you want to get that up front and, like I said, use it to pay down debts, use it to pay off your credit card?
How do I compare, let's say, taxact.com to another online tax software? Because for me, I would just think, oh my gosh, never will understand this.
Well, first off, TaxAct, of all the major filing brands, is the lowest cost. We're oftentimes less than 50% of the cost of our major competitors. TaxAct provides a step-by-step process that allows you to complete your return quickly, confidently, and accurately. We give our users the most confidence to know that they're getting every deduction and credit that they qualify for.
Thank you so much. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, Olga.
And if you'd like more information on this, you can go to taxact.com. Again, that's taxact.com, or just go to our website, thebalancingact.com.
Even if you haven't done one, chances are you know folks who have, and it's gaining in popularity, and for good reason. We're talking about an intestinal cleanse. Many swear by it, but some of us are simply uninformed to its benefits. And here to clear it all up and the mystery behind it and educate us on why cleansing can be a very vital part of our overall health is Jeff Van Hecke, National Sales Manager for a company called Yerba Prima, a consumer company dedicated to great intestinal health. So glad to have you in the studio. You can educate me as well this morning.
Thank you, Julie. Pleasure to be here.
Great to have you. All right, Jeff, let's start with the big picture. And what exactly is a cleanse and what occurs during a cleanse?
Well, the fact is that our environment has become contaminated as a result of the overproduction of chemical compounds. These chemical compounds can be found in everything from our food supply to our water and even the air we breathe. Typically, they can be found as herbicides, pesticides, heavy metal toxins like mercury, even plasticizers commonly found in water bottles and carpeting.
Wow. Yeah.
Once in the system, these chemical compounds are toxic and they wreak havoc in the body. So it's very, very difficult to remove them. Whole body cleansing is really the most effective way to be able to do that, and it'll do it through all 7 channels of elimination. The bowels, the kidneys, the lungs, the skin, the lymphatic system, along with the blood and the liver.
Wow. Can you do this right at home?
You can do it in the comfort and convenience of your own home. It's very gentle. It won't have any harmful or unwanted side effects. It's a 30-day supply, very easy to use, and we're not asking anyone to make any drastic changes to their lifestyle. Just use the product and go about your daily life. I
know you've brought some products to our kitchen. They're specifically formulated for women, and tell us what we've got here.
Well, we have our Women's Renew Whole Body Cleanse System.
Okay.
Yerba Prima is the only company that manufactures a whole body cleanse system for both male and female body types. The difference between the two is that we've added support nutrients for the male and female body types.
Okay.
So the Women's Renew contains chaste tree berry and dong quai, which are 2 very good female tonic herbs. We've also added B vitamins for energy. In addition to that, we have our Herbal Guard formula, which is actually our anti-parasite formula. This has triphala, black walnut hulls, cloves, and ginger, and it'll help to aid the body in removing any parasites. And then finally, we have our fiber component, which is the Prima Cleanse formula. This has all 5 different types of fiber: selenium, magnesium, and calcium to help strengthen and rebuild the lining of the colon, FOS, or fructooligosaccharides,
wow.
to feed and multiply the good bacteria, and some of our Great Plains bentonite, which is a very powerful detoxifier, and it will aid in removing heavy metal toxins, herbicides, and pesticides. So very complete, very gentle, 30-day supply.
And why should women be careful about what type of whole body cleanse they're using?
A lot of cleanse systems on the market today contain harsh stimulant laxatives, which can create what we refer to as a laxative dependency, which actually shuts the body's own ability down to evacuate or eliminate. So you want to make sure you're very careful as far as what type of cleanse you're using. And a lot of others actually require a strict fasting regimen, which can also be very unsafe. So you always want to use a product that's natural, try and take a fiber approach when you can, and use it over a longer period of time to work naturally with your body.
Good advice. Your product literature states that Yerba Prima pioneered the use of fiber and whole body cleansing. Can you explain that a little bit?
Yes, we were actually the first company in the natural foods industry 35 years ago to have a whole body cleanse. There were a lot of other companies in the industry that had standalone herbal ingredients or fiber components, but none were really putting it all in one kit, addressing all avenues of the elimination cycle. We also were the first company to launch a full line of dietary fiber supplements and blends containing no artificial sweeteners, binders, or fillers, ensuring that our customers got the highest quality, cleanest product available.
You know, fiber, we hear, is so great for weight loss. And really, how much weight are we talking about with women and this product and using this cleanse?
Well, it's true. Fiber is very good at aiding in weight loss, and it varies by individual. But what fiber does is it helps to create a feeling of satiety, so you feel fuller longer. It also helps to promote good digestion and helps to speed up food transit times. So it's very, very effective for weight loss. And again, it varies by individual. There's a lot of different factors that play a role in that. And it can be, you know, physical activity, eating habits. Fiber and cleansing is definitely good for helping to lose weight.
You're going to lose weight.
Absolutely.
One final question. Where can our viewers find this?
You can find our products at any health food store throughout the country and a lot of these specialty grocery stores that have health food sets, or you can find us online at yerbaprima.com.
Thanks so much for coming in. Great information.
Thanks so much for having me here, Julie.
All right, if you'd like to come clean and learn more, you can also visit us at thebalancingact.com or share with us your reasons why you want to cleanse. Log on to Facebook/The Balancing Act Fans.
Talking about life insurance is never a pleasant conversation, but it is a necessary one so you can protect your family and those you love from the unexpected. Joining me today is Deborah Roth, a licensed life insurance advisor from Select Quote. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here. You know firsthand what it is to cash in on a life insurance policy. I know you have a personal story. Would you mind sharing that?
Sure, I think it's an important story. I mean, I tell my clients all the time, trying to get them to understand the importance of life insurance.
And it is.
My husband passed away 13 years ago. It was a sudden passing. He wasn't ill.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you. And you know, we had a life insurance policy. And
children?
There were 4 children. We had 4 children still in school. One of them just starting college. And it was a tough time for everybody. And one of the things you don't want to have to worry about, you want to be able to grieve, you want to be able to focus on what's important at that time. You don't want to worry about how the mortgage is going to be paid or how who's going to make sure the car payment is taken care of and things like that. So we were fortunate we had that life insurance policy. So I was able to take that time, spend that time trying to heal myself, heal the children, and make sure everybody was moving in the right direction instead of stumbling. If I was distracted, it wouldn't have worked out that way.
And a lot of people think about getting one, they don't do it. A lot of people think it's not going to happen, but it can. You are the example here. So if someone's thinking about it today, what's the difference, let's say, between a term and a whole life insurance policy? Because I hear both of those.
Oh yeah, I get that question all the time, and it's the word whole life you have for your whole life.
Okay.
It's a lot more expensive than term insurance, but it is for your whole life. Term life insurance is for a specific period of time. It's for a term in your life, and generally speaking, the term is during your wage earning years. You want to make sure you have adequate coverage. It's very affordable to get term life insurance. You want to make sure that income is replaced so that your family isn't going to be worrying about, you know, am I going to be able to send the kids to college? Am I going to be able to keep the roof over my head?
Now, every family is different. Every demand is different. So how do you know how much you need? Is there a formula?
There's no cookie cutter formula or anything. I always tell people, talk to one of our life advisors at Select Quote. We can discuss with you what your needs are.
Assess how your life
right.
is?
We want to find out, tell me about, what type of career do you have? What kind of income? What kind of bills do you have? How big is your family? How old is your family? We want to make sure that the term is the right term for you and that the replacement amount would be adequate if, God forbid, something were to happen to one or other spouse. And again, it's important for both spouses to have life insurance. I can't stress that enough because you just don't know when and you don't know who. And you're not going to work tomorrow if your loved one passes away. You're going to need that time to heal.
Because it is overwhelming if that should happen. And it is overwhelming to choose that life insurance policy. So where do you begin?
Call selectquote.com, give one of our life advisors a call, or go to our website, selectquote.com, where you can work up a quote for yourself. What we do is we shop across the market. We're looking for the best policy at the best price for our customers. And we've been in business for over 30 years, so we have the experience behind us, and we work with the best companies out there in the market, the A or A+ rated life insurance companies.
And it's really important to reach out to someone that has that personal interest for you.
Absolutely. You want to make sure somebody's got your best interest at heart. We're pretty much commission blind when we go into it. We don't know how much we're going to get paid for the life insurance quote, which makes it fair to you, because we're not trying to sell you something. We're trying to make sure you have something you need. A great example is a 37-year-old woman in great health could get a $750,000 life insurance policy with a 10-year term for $19 a month. If she wanted only, say, a $350,000 policy would only cost $13 a month. So it's a lot more affordable than you think it is.
And for one day that something could happen,
yes,
it could be a lifesaver.
And you just don't know when it's going to happen. So take care of it now so that your loved ones are protected.
Thank you so much for sharing your information and your personal story.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Kids doing good?
They are great.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And if you'd like more information on a term life insurance, you can go to selectquote.com or go to our website, thebalancingact.com.
I'm about to add some major bang to your breakfast and up the oatmeal game. That's right, I've got inventive recipes to give you a new reason to rise and shine. Get ready for a major upgrade thanks to Better Oats Premium Instant Oatmeal. Now check it out. Over here on my table, I got a cavalcade of deliciousness that Better Oats has helped me make. On my right, the good old-fashioned waffle, topped with whipped cream, strawberries, raspberries. Over here, let's talk about my cinnamon apple mug cake. Fantastic, fun, and delicious. And not to forget, my friend, the good old-fashioned flax and apple scone. Now, all these things are delicious, but how do you make them, you ask me? Well, I'm going to show you right now. Let's start with the waffle. On my right, a couple of simple ingredients. I got Better Oats oatmeal right here. Better Oats oatmeal is delicious, fantastic, and good for you. And what's amazing is this convenient little pouch is actually a measuring cup. That, revolutionary, fantastic. Same great oats, but a brand new look. All right, I'm gonna add flour, some beaten eggs, some baking powder, a little bit of salt, some milk come to this party. I'm gonna stir it all up here with my whisk. Better Oats Organic is certified USDA organic oats. And just for fun, check out the ingredients on your old oatmeal brand. Here's the story. Most of the strawberry oatmeal uses reconstituted apple bits, and the flavor and dye makes it seem like strawberries. Same thing with peaches. Don't be fooled by any kind of fruit in pasta. Better Oats is made with real fruit. All right, back to my recipe over here. I'm gonna add some melted butter. And the melted butter really makes this recipe scream delicious because that butter envelopes your tongue with the oats. They're so good. Now, I've got my waffle coming out right here. It smells great. I can smell that flaxseed. I can smell that oat. I'm gonna pull it out. Oh, it's hot. Oh, yeah. Look at that right there. I'm gonna top this guy up with a little bit of butter on top. How about a little bit of maple syrup? A little bit of sugar. I'm telling you, that's a breakfast worth getting up for. You want to know more about these great recipes and Better Oats Premium Oatmeal? Go to betteroats.com or our website, thebalancingact.com. And don't forget to share your favorite oatmeal stories, recipes, and interludes with us. This has been a quick bite. But chew slowly.
That's all the time we have for today's show. Time to say goodbye.
Remember, you can head to our Facebook page and our website and follow us on Twitter. We've got lots more there.
Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time.